Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln.
I think Arden's passion for the presidents was sparked when one day we were learning about who was born on his birthday. And Arden shares a birthday with FDR. And so we got really excited about learning more about the presidents.
What did President Taft do after he was president?
Become a judge.
Supreme Court judge? Yeah, he was actually the chief judge, right?
One morning, this was several months ago, we were sitting at the breakfast table, and we must have been reading a book about Lincoln, at the very least talking about Lincoln, but Arden breaks into the Gettysburg Address in full from start to finish, and we were like, what in the what?
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on the great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this.
It's very educational being Arden's parents because he has such a passion for learning combined with a memory on him that, I'm just trying to keep up with him.
Garfield, right?
Yeah, James A. Garfield.
Can he write with both hands at the same time?
Yeah.
In what, 2 different languages?
Yeah.
Do you know what the languages were?
Greek and Latin.
Greek and Latin. Unreal. Unbelievable. How do you know that stuff?
He's got a full-time mom who enjoys doing research. They're kind of a dynamic duo that way, and he is a sponge and she likes to teach.
So, Martha Washington, what should people call the first lady? Lady Washington, Mrs. President, or Presidentress? Down-to-earth Martha preferred plain old Mrs. Washington.
I would say, hi, George Washington.
Hi, George Washington.
How tall do you think George Washington is?
I think he's 30 feet tall.
30 feet tall?
No, Abraham Lincoln is 6 feet 4 inches, so he got to be the tallest.
Yeah, he is the tallest, actually. Did you guys see that blue sash that he's wearing?
That means he was the general.
That blue sash means that he is the commander-in-chief. Everyone say bye, George Washington.
Bye, George Washington. Abraham Lincoln.
Then John Adams made his own contribution. Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and Monroe.
Miranda is Arden's 17-month-old sister, and they are best friends. She loves him more than anything, and they have such great fun, even though she can't name a single president.
Who was president number 13?
Millard Fillmore.
And what party was he?
Whig.
He was the Whig Party. How many terms in office was James K. Polk?
Only one.
Okay, and what was his major item when he was in office? What was his Polk famous for?
Looking through westward expansion.
That's exactly right. Manifest Destiny. You're an expert, all right. Thank you. I learned a lot today.
He loves to read about the presidents. He loves to play with his president's blocks. He loves to do his puzzles. And we also go places like the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library so that we can learn about these things firsthand and experience them in a museum setting.
Ronald Reagan said, tear down this wall. And there's people trying to escape in the underground tunnel in the wall. And then there's guards chasing after them. And they escape to West Germany. Nixon was the only president to surrender. My favorite presidents are the dark horse candidates, Harry S. Truman, James K. Polk, and Benjamin Harrison.
If Arden was president someday, that would be awesome. We better get invited to the White House.
Good man.
I'm going to start picking out my inaugural ball gown now.
Now from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to the cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people by the people for the people shall not perish from the earth.